plan the breakup probably 6 months before we actually do it, okay? We've the exit plan, all the WhatsApp group. Now everybody that surrounds you knows before you know, okay? You'll literally come in one day like, what are we having for dinner? And we're like, this fucker has no idea what's about to happen. America, I know it's not promoting. America's been very clear since Trump came into president that it's no immigrants, okay? That they're like, we don't want you to come here, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But you guys might not know, the reason why immigrants are here is because for fucking decades, your country was going to other countries being like, fucking come here, okay? We are the land of the free. You can do what you want and make fucking money off it. That's why we all came here. We were like, this place sounds fucking great, okay? So it was definitely promoted to immigrants that we should come here. But I'll tell you this. They didn't fucking tell me that I'd come here and end up supporting one of your fuckers. That is not the American dream I signed up for. So I was planning to break up with him, but we shared an apartment and life. So I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm being like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I find it hard to get out of things. So I was going back to Ireland for holiday. I invited him, he couldn't afford it, so I paid for the thing, which this is why I'm saying don't fucking pay for the vasectomy, you won't regret it, okay? So he's closing her ears. How much is a vasectomy anyway?
It doesn't matter. $1,000.
Right, that is cheaper than her gynecology bill every fucking year, okay? Do you know, every time we have unprotected sex with you, we have to go do like a $300 procedure where they pull out bits of your womb because your disease is dick disease. HPV. Jesus, you go with the dirty dicks. We can't. Anyway, sorry. My gynecologist, no, it's not even dirt. It's not your fault at all. It's just a disease that has developed that kills women, but just kind of lives on a man's penis. And my gynecologist was like, oh, the pokies are fine. She goes, no, she goes, the pokers are fine. This is what she said, pokers are fine, the pokies die. I was like, Jesus. Why do I keep talking about my gynecologist? Okay, sorry, back to the story. So, paid for the trip to Ireland, stupid. But I needed to confirm if I wanted to be with him, and I felt like in my own country I would know around my family and friends, and he kept trying to ask my dad for permission to marry me. My dad doesn't like him, okay? My dad has 3 jobs minimum, okay? So every time we would go up to my dad and be like, Seamus, yes, my dad's name's Seamus, he's a fucking hack of an Irish man. But he'd be like, Seamus, I have a serious question to ask you, and then my dad would be like, oh no, not now, I have to go feed the cows. Except for we don't have any cows, so I don't know what fucking field he was wandering around, okay? The neighbour's like, Jesus, Seamus is in our fucking yard again, overfeeding our cows. And when I broke up with my ex, I had given him little warning signs, which usually we don't as women, if I'm being honest. In my experience and any of my friends, a lot of the time what we will do as women, we have to protect ourselves. So we'll plan the breakup probably 6 months before we actually do it, okay? We've the exit plan, all the WhatsApp group. Now everybody that surrounds you knows before you know, okay? You'll literally come in one day like, what are we having for dinner? And we're like, this fucker has no idea what's about to happen. One time I broke up with a guy and I already had the cat in my dad's car before I did it. But no, this time I was like, because he's a nice guy, I think he just has a bad work ethic, and that's fine, that's not a bad thing. You just need someone who's not fucking, like, I left my family to be here, I'm fucking ambitious. I'm not having a child right now, I shouldn't be paying as if I have, you know what I mean? Anyway, he's the child in that scenario, she clapped, she was like, been there. But no, so, when I broke up with him, when he tried to get upset, I was like, you fucking knew this was coming. And then he was like, oh, well, if I change these things, will you get back with me? And I said, absolutely no way. And he was like, okay. So he accepted everything. Called my dad, and I was like, that was the best breakup ever. And he goes, why? And I go, because he accepted everything. And he goes, oh, he's even too lazy to argue. Well, I was with my ex, I went to therapy, which is completely taboo in my country. Clap if you've been to therapy at any point in your life. You don't want to go! This whole table, no therapy. No, you were like, please don't even, I've had this conversation with her. For decades, okay? I told me and my sister have gone to therapy, and it's really taboo in Ireland, and my dad, we tried to convince my dad to go to therapy, and he was like, no, it's fine, I just like blackouts sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, you need therapy. And he was like, no girls, I couldn't, there's children in Syria. I was like, there's still be children in Syria. But he's like, oh, they're going through shit, I can't go talk about my problems, which is, have you said something like that? You so have. Absolutely, yeah. Are you the dad?
Yeah.
And you're the mom?
I'm the mom.
Oh, I'm so sorry to the daughter. I'm so sorry. It's just there's a lot of daddies and daughters, sexual. So yesterday there was a girl that was so young, and that was her boyfriend. So I'm totally thrown. But you're the mom. You look 12. What the fuck? You could be sisters. Wait, how old are you, daughter?
21.
Yeah, you could be 22. What the fuck's going on? She's eating you ate her placenta. That is gross. And you're the son. How old are you? Oh, you're not with them? Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
We're all gonna fucking die. Did we check the exits? Okay, there's one over there. It's mad, because if it was a woman sitting alone, this is where I'm like a bit sexist, but I'd be like, good for you, girl. Wait, so what do? You do look like you go to church, so I think we're fine. He does, he's got his Sunday best on. What do you do?
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, right. Does anybody really know what that means? We were like, it has 2 names in the job description. We're so used to being on Hinge and they just say consultant, so you're killing it.
I'm not.
You're not? Okay, never mind. Girls, don't fuck them. I don't know. You just or guys. I shouldn't presume. Oh, that's exciting. Anyway, back to me. The therapy thing is crazy. I actually think it's amazing. It took me a really long time to go, but when I went home, my grandfather took it like a personal attack, okay? He was going around telling the town that I was doing the thing that Tom Cruise is doing, okay? I have to start telling people that I'm not a fucking Scientologist. They were like, do you think you're a lizard now? I was like, no, I don't fucking think I'm a lizard. Maybe. But so he came up to me and he was like, you don't need therapy. This is my Irish farmer grandfather. He goes, you can just will away your issues. He said, I had a fear of flying, Katie, and one day I went, gone. Which obviously is ridiculous. The truth of the story is that my grandmother wanted to start going on trips to Spain when this became a thing, but he refused to because of his fear of flying. And she's a nurse back home, so she would take Valium from work, she would bring it home, crush it up and put it in his food. So for 30 years, this man thinks he willed away his fear of flying. He's flying high. He's super Irish. A lot of the time Irish people now, like my age and below, will try to step away from a lot of the stereotypes that were put in Ireland, which is great. I think that's going to be great for the country. But then you meet someone like my grandfather, he looks like propaganda the Brits would have used against us. He's worn a Peaky Blinders hat every day of his life. I have no idea of his hair. He always wears Wellington boots. He is a Catholic, he's a farmer, he grows his own potatoes because he's like, we'll never let it happen again. His favourite drink is Guinness, classic. He has his own seat at the local bar with his own arse print on it because he goes every day for his Guinness. And when I was 15, I got a job. Yeah, I split the G, you know your stuff. Okay, everybody later needs to get a Guinness and split the G. Do you know what that is? Okay, people are like, no, Katie, just fucking stick with the story. I'm literally like a cat. You're like, I threw something out. I'm like, okay. No, but so I got a job at 15 and the owner was like, you're going to pour your first pint of Guinness to your grandfather. It's going to be a very beautiful moment. And Guinnesses are quite complicated to make. So we did it. We took our time. We gave it to my grandfather and he sent it back.